Hi everybody. Today we're going to make a fall gnome. Yeah. I thought he turned out kind of cute. So I'm going to show you how to make him. All you need are a few things, which I will show you and also list on a screen on the video. So there he is. So you'll need a couple of socks. I just have a plain one for the body and then a fancier one for his hat. I tried to find fall colors, but you can use whatever. Christmas, if you're into it already. You'll need a mop head. I got all this stuff at the Dollar Tree, so that's what you'll be using for his beard. You will need a couple of, or one, I should say, wooden bead. A round, it can be bigger than this. I could not find anything bigger or rounder, so I'm using just these plain wooden beads, and I think his nose looks okay. You'll need a little bit of rice and a baggie for the rice, some fall decorations, and a glue gun, and a little bit of yarn for tying. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of rice into a baggie, just for the bottom of the gnome, for the sock, just to keep him a bit steady. So you don't need a whole lot, and then just tie it up. I just cut a Ziploc off and I'm just tying it up here like so. All right, like that. And you're going to put it in the bottom of the sock. I could probably have had a little bit more in there, but anyway. Then you're going to fill the sock with fiberfill, which is one of the other things that you're going to need. This stuff here. And you don't want to stuff it too fat and full, otherwise your hat won't fit on properly. Just put over how much you think works. I'll put a little bit more in. And then you can tie that off just with a knot, like so. I'll try to move this down a little bit so you can see. And you can cut off the excess of the sock. All right. The next thing you're going to do is take your mop head and you're going to cut some strands off, like so. I didn't count how many, so just you can do a little at a time. I'll probably get 2 to 3 gnomes out of one sock head, or mop head, I mean, sorry. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold the strand in half, and you're going to glue gun all the way around the gnome, all the way around. All right. So I have one more left. Just make sure you squeeze it together good and get them really close together, as close as you can. And now I have his beard on there, glue gunned on. And the next thing you're going to do is take each of these little strands and you're going to untwist them. All right, and they untwist really easy. And if one kind of comes out, you can just glue gun it back into place. But you're going to do that to each and every one of them. All right, all the way around. I'll let you do that, and I'll be right back. So I'm on my last strand here. This is the part that takes the longest. After that, it goes really quick. So there you go. You have his beard. And don't worry if it's not even or if it's too long. You can give him a haircut later. Or a beard cut. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put his hat on. And just pulling him all the way down here. Depending on the size of your sock, you don't want your body to be too fat. You just pull it down until it's over his beard a little bit. Like so. Okay. And you can cut off the sock wherever you want. On my little guy here, I've got it hanging down there. So I'm going to cut him off. I don't know. I'll try there for now. And you can just use a piece of yarn to tie it up. You can use a contrasting yarn. I'm just using, or not the same color yarn. I'm using this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so he's got a little hat now. You can fix it up a little bit nicer, but just so you get the general idea. And then he needs a nose. So if you can't find round wooden balls, like I couldn't seem to do, just come on in and I'll give you one of these wooden beads. And all I did was I kind of glue gunned it, and I glue gunned the sock a little bit to the top so you couldn't see the hole that it was a bead. So I'll give it a little bit of glue there, and I'll put a little bit of glue on the top and put the sock over it just a little bit. There, you can see his nose, no problem. All right, and then of course he's a fall gnome, so you might want to put some embellishments on him. Now I've got leaves. You can use flowers if they're not too big. I think this guy's too big. Pine cones. Really whatever you have around. So let's just start gluing. Yeah, let's put that up there. Cover up the yarn. And I'm going to glue gun his bottom of his hat together a little bit. Like so. And then I'm going to put a leaf on there for you. Let them hang down. Of course, you're going to do this really nicely because I'm doing it quick, so it's just to show you what to do. And you can add more, less, whatever you'd like. So that is our little sock gnome. I'll give him a haircut later, but that's it. That's all you have to do. So have fun with that and hope it turns out. Send me pictures. Bye.